We're talking about Uber now. Everybody's familiar with what Uber is. Tracy Miller has someone from Uber here to fill us in. Now, Tracy, tell me, have you ever had a chance to experience what Uber's all about?
I have. I like getting a ride when I need one. And how would you like to have a job that has no boss and no schedule? You could be a driver for Uber. Joining me now in the studio is Jaime Moore. Hi.
Hi.
How are you
Thanks for
today?
having me. I'm great. The snow, right? It's wonderful.
I know. So when you work with Uber, you are calling somebody up, you're getting into their car, and you're hoping that they're a really good driver. Why don't you tell us just a little bit about the basics of the program?
Yeah, of course. So the most fun part about it is that it's almost like a magic button. You open your phone, you touch a button, and a car shows up.
And they
Picks
show
you
up really quickly, too.
Oh, yeah, within minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's affordable, it's safe, it's reliable. And what we've been trying to do is bring that service up into the mountains.
Okay.
So that's what we're here for.
Okay, well, that's great. I'm sure a lot of people are really excited about it because Uber has been like Uber out in the media a lot. Everybody's talking about it.
Yes.
But what is this, Jaime? No boss, no schedule. I mean,
Exactly.
I love my boss, Steve Wadlinger, if you're watching this morning, but that sounds awesome.
Yeah, so we're trying to recruit 100 people up here in the Vail, Avon area. And the important thing to know is that this isn't a job. Right? This is work on demand. This is press a button, log on, make a couple $100s on the weekend, log back off. If you have to pick your kids up from school, if you have to go run your groceries, you just log off. You make your own hours, your own schedule. It's all on you.
Okay, so if you want to be an Uber driver, you have to have a nice car, I bet.
No, well, you don't have a nice car, but it has to be a pretty good one.
Okay.
So 4-door, 2000 or newer, and you have to pass a background screening and go and get a mechanic check. And there's also a medical check. So what we're doing over the next 2 days is trying to expedite that whole process. You can come in, learn more about it, meet the Uber team, and get on the road.
Okay, so for the next 2 days, today in Frisco and tomorrow here in Avon, if
Yep.
you're thinking this Uber thing sounds like a good gig for you, then stop by and see Jaime. And I'm glad that you have the background check and the medical check and the car check, because that's one of the things that people think about when they think Uber. They're like, I'm jumping into some guy's car. What's this all about?
At first you're like, am I going to go into a stranger's car? That's kind
Right.
of weird. But then you do it once and you're like, wow, this is actually very comfortable. This was such a good experience. This is a better experience that I've ever had in any other transportation option, right? I don't have to drink and drive.
Right.
I don't have to have a DD. It makes it very easy, very fast, and again, pretty affordable.
Well, and up here in the valley, when you're getting a taxi cab to go from Vail to like Eagle or something like that, it is a long process. You have to
Yep.
wait for one. They're kind of like, really? I'm taking you all the way to Eagle? So this is going to be a nice option for all of us, and especially visitors that are here too that don't want to drive in the snow.
Yep.
What is the experience that people that are going to be part of Uber need to have for driving?
So you just need to be 21 years of age or older, 2 years of driving experience, and just make sure that you pass the background screening. So it's pretty easy to get on the road. It's just a matter of making it happen, and making sure that you want to make some extra money in your spare time.
I like that, and I like that there's no schedule. So talk to me about if I was going to be an Uber driver. I have a Honda Pilot, 4 doors. I'm a good driver. I'm super healthy. Like, I get the job. I want to drive maybe on Friday nights only. How does it work from my being an employee point of view?
So you're not an employee at all, right? So once you go through the screening process and you're okayed to be on the platform, you pretty much have access to the platform at any time, which is work on demand. So say it's a Friday night and you don't know if it's going to be that busy. You're at home with your kids, you're watching TV, and you're like, hey, you know, my husband's here, he can watch the kids, and if someone calls me to get a ride, I'm willing to go do that. So you just turn the app on and say, I'm available.
Okay.
Right? So you don't even have to be down there, you know, in your car waiting at a taxi stand or something like that. You just have to decide, okay, I'm going to go pick someone up if they want me to pick them up. And then as soon as you're tired, you just log back off. That's it.
Oh, it seems so simple and easy. Okay, well, Jaime, thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, of course.
UberXColorado.com is the website. You can go find out a little bit more. But if you're looking for kind of like a little extra gig to make some money and you're a good driver, this could be the one for you. You're in Frisco today, and then you're over at the Comfort Inn in Avon tomorrow.
Exactly.
All right, Jaime, drive safely.
Thank
you. Jaime is with Uber Colorado, UberXColorado.com for more information. You're watching Good Morning Vail. Is there more snow on the way? We'll let you know in just a few.